How is everyone doing? Good? Leafy is struggling. No, this is entertaining, Leafy. You can do your best. Mm-mm. Oh, there you go. Hi. You're free. Lots of hellos. Holy shoot. It has been forever. I didn't have internet for like 5 flipping days. So I'm an absolute lucky bastard that he got out of here. My internet's probably still bad too, so just, if it gets to the point where I'm lagging or something, just know it's not my fault. I'm trying my best. And also this is a new mic, so I don't know. I don't know how it sounds. George Discorded me his settings, so you know, should be good. Mm, 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 mm. That's good. Good. I'm glad. It's supposed to be directional, so if I go like around it. ASMR. Way better than my Yeti, to be fair. That one I had a Yeti for so long. Everyone makes fun of me that I tell that. I had a Yeti for so long. It's so loud. You probably have me turned up because I'm usually quiet, but it's also like not. I don't know. I don't have it. This is this is me like right up against it, which I don't think you're supposed to get this close. And then this is me kind of sitting back. This is kind of more of like a natural position. I don't know. Is it good? Great. You're very crunchy. I feel like you're a bug in my ear now. I can mess with the settings. Right now it's just George's, so if his stuff sucks, then it sucks. And that's his fault. So I'll mess with the settings, but for now, not bad. How have I been? I've been pretty good. I mean, not as good recently just because uh, everything's been like my internet's been out, but other than that, pretty good. Football. Yeah, football's awesome. I wasn't able to watch too much, unfortunately, on Saturday, but I got to watch the whole OU game, which was awesome. We did great. I wasn't able to watch much other than that because the power went out and everything was out. Hey, it's fine. Please turn down the mic gain. Why? I don't think there is. I don't know I don't know where the setting is. I think it's fine. And it's just George's. The only settings I've touched is the noise gate. Because George's is like non-existent. Why do you have George's settings? I got George's mic. It's the same mic that Nick has as well. But I never gave in, but now I did. And now I have all their stuff. I have like what's it called? The Goxler. So I can do cool stream stuff. And I have the Stream Deck, so I can do other cool stuff. Um, yeah. Wait, does this work? George showed me how to set this up so you can hear my music. Does it work? Let's see. Cool. See, I can do cool. I can do cool stuff. It's quiet. Yeah, well, I just have my music quiet. That cut out. Yeah, because I had my music quiet. I think that. How does it work? Routing. Oh, it's because Discord. That makes sense. I think if I just turn this down. I'm messing with my sensitivity right now. Yeah, this is my mic sensitivity, that's it. I just turned it off, then... Okay, I guess I could, because I have the noise gate. Okay, now my noise gate's off. Oh, but now my mic is lighting up all the time. That's annoying. I don't want it to light up all the time. I guess I just automatically determine. Does that work? Automatically determine. Okay. I think... Let me try. When I have it on automatic, I think it works. I don't know. Cool. Oh well. I think if I want to play music, I can just turn it down. That's fine. Do you have auto tune? I have I have everything they have now. I even have like this. Wait, is it? Oh. I don't know if I think it cuts out because Discord as well. What's my Discord settings? Does that work? I don't know auto tune. I don't even know how any of this works. Megaphone, let me see. Megaphone. Hello? Wait. Is it working? I don't hear it. I don't know what it sounds like. Does it do anything? Do I sound normal? No, it's not. Okay, how do I do this? What's this? Hello? What's this? Hello? I don't think... Okay. I don't know if this is... Wait, do I need to turn these things up? I don't know how this works. Hello? There. Wait. Oh, I think it... Does it play through... I think it plays through my stream thing and not, I don't know. Look, I don't know how this system works you know. I can turn my mic down. Look, my mic does that turn it down? I think it does. Hello? Does it turn down? That's so quiet. Alright, I'll turn it up. Look, it's like I have like an actual physical slider. The mic's not loud. Alright, I'm leaving it. Like, you can turn me down if you want. I think it's fine. Everyone says I'm quiet, and then everyone says I'm loud, and then everyone... I'm perfect. I know, but how's my mic? Good? Alright, whatever. I'll leave it. I will leave it. I'll get it. It'll take some time, take some adjusting, but I'll get it right. Yeah, I have a stream deck now and a Go XLR. Look, I have an actual setup. Before it was nothing. Now there's a lot of stuff. So I'm a real content creator. I am. Alright. Cool. Did you get a new chair? I did. Look, I'm all set up now. Okay, I have my whole new setup, and so everything is different. So I was just waiting to do it. How's Patches? She is good, as far as I know. You live with her? Yeah, but I don't speak cat. I think she's fine. She seems good. Seems healthy, happy. But I don't know. I don't eat cats. When do you think you'll stream next? I don't know. Whenever my internet is good again. So. Are you using a Galaxy mousepad? No, I got rid of it. No longer. Like I said, it's an entirely new setup. I don't have anything that I had before. Everything's gone. All new. New setup, new me. Oh, well, I have my old headphones, but they are getting replaced soon. It's just the order got canceled, and so I had to reorder it. So, what does a Go XLR do? I don't actually know really. I think it just like controls your audio, and it controls all your audio levels and stuff, and you can and like your, I don't know, makes your mic sound good. So. You didn't get a new mouse though, right? I feel like you love your mouse too much to get a different model. I didn't get a new mouse. That's true. Well, I did get a new mouse, but it was the same mouse. I just got a new one. But it's the exact same mouse. And I actually bought a couple, so I have like extras. Because I needed more. Because back when I bought this mouse, I bought like 3 of them. And then I've gone through them all. And now so I needed to buy a new one. So I bought another 3. So now it's going to last me another 2 years. Let's go. I'll show you guys the setup like later, like whenever, I guess whenever George is here, because then, yeah, I mean it's not right now, it's not done, so, but also even if it was done, I probably wouldn't show right now. Why is your favorite football team Oklahoma? Because I have family from Oklahoma, and I grew up like watching them, so, the rest of my family wasn't really big into sports, and then it just became my team. I've been to Oklahoma games and everything. What's your opinion on the University of Oregon Ducks? They're cool. Funny story. I remember like a while ago, I was trying to get my little brother into football, because I was like, come on, get into football. Like, I want you to be into football. And I was like trying to help him pick a team like to go for. And he picked Oregon because Oregon, they had pink uniforms at the time, because they had a deal with Nike where they did unique uniforms. And so he didn't understand football, but he picked Oregon. And so, pretty cool. I like Oregon. I think Oregon, just they got blown out, right? They kind of suck this year, but actually, I guess it was by Georgia, so maybe it's not that bad. They're probably not that bad, but still. Did you see Minx's TikTok? Oh no. No, I didn't. Check. I'm wearing a Florida Gator t-shirt, funnily enough, that my mom got me, and gray sweats, pretty much. They're dark gray this time, so mixing it up. It's cute that your mom still my mom doesn't dress me. She's a Florida Gator fan. She got me a Florida Gator t-shirt. She, you know. I did my laundry. Thank you very much. George's video that's still being edited is a year old now. Wow. That is unfortunate. It'll be released eventually, I'm sure. He can't just not release it. That would be silly. Will you do the mask on, mask off TikTok trend? Sure. Why not? Fuck it. Not right now, but I'm quiet. Sorry. Sorry. When you found streaming it, I don't know. Like I said, when my internet's better for sure. Yeah. I mean, lots of music plans coming up, but I've said that since like last year. So you know, always things happening. You ever film a TikTok with your face and then panic that you've accidentally posted it? No, I've never filmed a TikTok of my face, as far as I know or remember. That's too risky. I definitely do with Snapchat filters though, yeah. That I'm guilty of. What does your mic pick up? Absolutely nothing when you don't talk. Noise gate. Have you played much MCC Island? No, I haven't. I played a little tiny bit with some people on their stream the other day, but that's all. I haven't played off stream at all. I'm not in the MCC coming up, so yeah. I didn't sign up, guys. It's not that they didn't let me in. I didn't sign up. Neither did George, and I think sign up's 50-50. October for sure, though, right? Sure. I don't have any reason not to be in October, if they let me. What's the reason for this month then? It's that we just that could be bad timing. Yeah, I talked about it already. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind talking again, but I did talk about it. What's happening this month? Please talk about it more. Well, you see, it's kind of funny because when we say soon, you guys are always like, oh, soon. But then when we don't say soon, it's actually usually more soon. Kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the hope is for everything to kind of come together this month. So, I mean, the plan is that the Dream Team is going to TwitchCon together. So, I don't know if 100% it will happen, but that's the plan. So, problem is if George doesn't have his visa, he can't make content. Like he can't make any money. Otherwise, it's like illegal. So that's the only like problem. But yeah, we'll see what happens. George doesn't make videos in the UK either. Well, yeah, but if he was to come to America and he doesn't have a visa, that's no meetup shit for any of you guys because you can't, he legally can't like work essentially, and obviously videos and streams and everything is work, which is the biggest because he could have for the last like I don't know since they opened up the borders after COVID, like he could technically come to America. He just couldn't come to America and do anything. Like at any point, he could just go to America and be there for something. He wouldn't be able to live there, but he'd be able to go to America and then like go back after a couple months or something. But obviously that's not the case. But he's gonna have his visa this month. So yeah, lots of excitement. Why is George's visa taking so long? Tommy got his already. Tommy didn't get his. Wait, unless he did. I'm 95% sure he didn't though. That's why he went back. I'm pretty sure he came to the U.S. and then he went back, and then he's come to the U.S. and he's gonna go back. Guys, he didn't move to the U.S. He didn't move to the U.S. He's memeing. Maybe he moved temporarily. Obviously. He's not moving permanently to the U.S. But George is. Obviously, like move. It depends what you're saying for moving. Obviously, you could move somewhere and move there for 6 months or whatever, or 3 months or 1 month, and you technically moved. But like permanently moving is what I'm talking about. See, George is moving here permanently. Tommy's not, as far as I know, he's not moving to the U.S. permanently. But he's in the U.S. Maybe he did get his visa. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked to Tommy about it. I know Whitney's in America, obviously. He's in right now. Why aren't Stefan and you moving to the UK? I don't want to move to the UK. We have a whole setup. The Dream Team house. Yeah, I'm in the Dream Team house right now. That's why I have a new setup. But I'm not like moved in, but I'm just trying to set everything up to get ready for George because we just need to get everything like ready so it's not he comes here and there's nothing, like there's no setups, there's nothing set up, and everything isn't like tested and made good. That's why I've been dealing with all the crap the last couple days. But yeah, I'm not moved in, but I am kind of partially. 7-Up dipped and was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I'm going to North Carolina. Yeah, you can move like all my stuff though." It's like, yeah, okay. The coincidental timing. Because he was like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back until George is here. So I'm probably just, I'm just gonna come back to the Dream Team house, I guess. So you might as well just move my stuff." It's like, I guess that's technically true. Yeah, the plan's for Nick to come back before George gets here. He'd be coming back like same day. Yeah. He said after? No, he just means like, I think he said after he gets his visa. It just means like as soon as he knows George is coming, right then he'll be there. He wants to be here when George gets here, so he will. He won't move his own stuff. I moved his stuff. Are you nervous about the reaction and aftermath to your face reveal? Not really. I mean, I'm nervous for a reason. I'm nervous, but I'm not nervous for the reaction and aftermath. I feel like I'm nervous about me like functioning as a human being since I've been inside for so long. Like, I'm not really nervous about that. I'm just nervous like, oh my God, how am I going to be like interacting with people? Am I going to be like awkward? Because I haven't been interacting with people. But I feel like, probably not. Because people that I do interact with don't think that I'm awkward, and I wasn't really before, so I feel like I'm fine. But I am slightly nervous about that. But I'm not really nervous about the reaction, because I feel like good or bad, it's like, promo, cool. I think most people are interested, but don't really care. But care because they're interested, but don't care about like don't care what I look like, but care what I look like. Does that make sense? I don't know. I think the majority of people are just like, I just want to know what Dream looks like, not because they want to like, I don't know, or care what I look like, but because they want to know what I look like. So it's kind of how I feel about it. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do actually, even if they wouldn't say it, do care, and I don't really care. I think people will be surprised either way. regardless, I think everyone has the expectation in their mind of what I look like, and so I think almost nobody will be not surprised. I feel like no matter what you think that I look like I just feel like everyone's just gonna be surprised because they'll be like, that's not what I was expecting. Like no matter what, because there might be a few people that have like a pretty good image of me in their mind that's like exactly how I look or something, or like fairly similar. But I feel like generally most people just don't, or they have an idea in their mind based on like, you know, pieces together. But then obviously it's it's never like your imagination never the same as like the real thing. So I feel like no matter what, you'll be people will be surprised. I don't really think there'll be like good or bad reaction. I think it'll just kind of be, holy shit, it's crazy. Like that stream, what the fuck? You know. Yeah. I mean, I'm fully ready for, there's gonna be a lot of people that overblow my attractiveness. There's gonna be a lot of people that undervalue my attractiveness. There's gonna be people that, obviously there's gonna be people that don't like me that are gonna be like taking it as an opportunity to like fully like trying to get under my skin or something. And then people that are massive fans, obviously, that are gonna be counteracting them with the same energy kind of in the opposite direction. And so it's just, no matter what, it's gonna be, there's gonna be like, it's gonna be like everyone's gonna be in the trenches come face reveal, like no matter what, because it's just anytime I'm involved in something that gets like attention, everyone's I don't know, everyone just fights because there's a lot of people who don't like me and there's a lot of people who like me, so it just ends up everyone clashes, and then the people that are in the middle are usually just like, yeah, cool. Would you be okay with people making edits to your face? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. If you're outside and we see you, would you feel comfortable if we came up to you? Yeah, I'd love it. Please do. Actually, I'd prefer, like, in my mind, it's like, if you see me, I'd much prefer you come up to me and say something than just, you know that I'm Dream and you see me, but you don't say anything and you're still around. I feel like even, like, it's kind of like, that's a little, like, anxiety inducing, you know? Like, I'd rather people come up and say hi. I'd be too scared because I don't want to disturb you. Like, what if you're in a hurry? If I'm in a hurry, you can probably tell that I'm in a hurry. And the thing is I'll just be completely honest, guys. If somebody, I feel like I'm a very, very, like, straightforward. I'm not really, I feel like I don't get that awkward in terms of interacting with, telling people things. So, like, as an example, if I was busy, I feel like I would literally just be like, hey, I'm so sorry, I gotta go. Like, I would feel bad, but I would just, you know, I would just be practical about it. Like, look, I'm in a rush, you know, if every time I was in a rush, I stopped and took a photo or did whatever, then I would have no time, I'm sure. Like, I feel like I would just be honest if I was in a rush. So don't worry about coming up to me. If I was in a rush, then it'd either be obvious or I would just say I'm in a rush. I don't think I don't know how often I'll be like in a rush though. Like running around, speed running life. You just see me on the side of the street, I'm like sprinting. And you're like, oh my god, it's Dream. I'm like, I'm in a hurry. Always am. I'm sure a lot of international fans will have opportunities to meet me. I have a lot of plans to do a lot of traveling. So, like I said, I've said before, but I mean, I know over the next couple of years, I'll definitely travel to a lot of places. So, lots of opportunities. And I'm sure there's plenty more travel that I'm not even thinking about related to just work. So. What platform will you post the face reveal / meet a pic on? Probably like everywhere, basically. I imagine there'll probably be stuff on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and YouTube and whatever. I just imagine it'll be pretty much everywhere. Do you have any predicted dates? I mean, I can give you a just look at my calendar if I heard my click. I mean, the general range I feel like is pretty obvious, but I'll just say I feel like I'll lay it out, I guess, because it makes sense. But I guess easier to digest. Obviously, essentially, I mean, I don't like I I don't like saying specifics because sometimes then it's like okay, you know, whatever. But I'd reckon that it will happen sometime between the 22nd and the 7th. That would be my prediction. Um, if I had to pick a time frame, would be kind of the danger zone. I feel like anytime before the 22nd, you're in the safe zone. You're not in the danger zone. The meetup's not happening yet. There's still stuff to be done, and it's not close enough to TwitchCon. And then once you get past the 7th, then obviously TwitchCon's already happened. So if it was going to happen at that point, it already happened. So realistically, it's going to be in that kind of time frame. But it could be, you know, could be off by a tad. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, like I said, it's not 100% that I'm going to TwitchCon. It's not 100% that this is happening right now, but it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty confident. But hey, I've been confident about stuff in the past and didn't happen, so all we know is happening soon, and it's exciting. But I'd say that that's the official danger zone, I'd say. If you wanted a danger zone. You're so calm, I'd be freaking out because you're worried it won't happen. No, I feel like I'm not really, I'm not that, this, again, the reason I was before just like, oh, you know, I don't like talking about stuff like this, is just because it feels kind of like, well, then it's like disappointing if it doesn't, you know, like, I don't really care, but it's disappointing. It'd be disappointing to people if it's like, oh, yeah, but then you give a time frame, it doesn't happen in it. But for me, I'm just laying out what's in my brain, and what my plans like look like. And so it's kind of like, oh, well, like I don't, here's what we're kind of basing our plans off of, is these expectations. And so we don't know specifics, but that's kind of general. I'm super excited, but I'm sure when it comes to like, you know, it's the countdown of like a few days or you know, whatever, that's when it really gets real. Because otherwise it's kind of like, oh, it's this perpetual, always a, like, I feel like the meetup has perpetually been a month away for us since January. Like, we've just since January been like, all right, guys, at the end of this month, it's probably going to happen. So let's get ready. Let's do this and that. It's just constantly been that. But I feel like it's shifted. I feel like it's shifted to where it was, because it was always the same. It was kind of like, you know, we're like, hey guys, end of this month it could happen. End of this month it could happen. Let's plan our stuff. Let's get this done. Let's, you know, do whatever. It's always just, you know, based on the house and the visa and whatever else. And so it'd end up just always being a month. So like after 2 weeks there'd be no more progress, and we'd be like, okay, well, it's still a month away. But now I feel like it's like the 2 weeks, you know, where it's like that perpetual 2 weeks it's been for the last 2 weeks or something. It's been like, oh shit, it could happen right now. It could happen in 2 weeks. It could happen in 2 weeks, because of updates to stuff. So I feel like now we're kind of in a different phase for the last like little bit than we have been since the beginning of the year. And so this is the first time where it's more like we feel the same way right now that we did like in like, you know, late, like early December last year. So again, that didn't end up happening, and 9 months later we didn't meet, but that's not happening this time. So no matter what, that's not happening. But there is a chance like the TwitchCon shit doesn't happen. It could fall through, but I'm pretty confident it won't. It could. Obviously it's frustrating, but it's worth it in the end. It'll be worth it, and everything will be perfect. And luckily, I will say that it did give us a lot of time to, like, for the Dream Team house, like there was a lot of stuff that we wanted to do that we were like, oh fuck it, we'll just do it later. That we've been able to do in terms of like building shit and whatever, for us because we had more time. So it's kind of, there's a silver lining, and we were able to, you know, plan out more stuff and whatever, and then it could line up pretty well with TwitchCon and stuff. I don't know. It could end up being perfect. I mean, it could end up being like, oh yeah, I mean, it sucks. It was 6 months, 8 months later or whatever than we planned, but at the same time, it'll line up. We'll have, if we get in early October, you know, late September, then it'll be pretty epic. We have, you know, Dream Team Thanksgiving, Dream Team Halloween, Dream Team Christmas, all kind of like right after each other. We have TwitchCon like right then, and then like a lot of stuff. Like I feel like if it ends up working out, it'll just be perfect timing. Yeah, George's birthday. Exactly. Is preparing for Florida the reason George is so inactive? I don't think so. I think I'm just inactive and so George is. I don't know though. But I've been like off. Sadron's been in North Carolina, and I've been like off the grid for like 5 days because I've been dealing with all the house shit. So like I think George just hasn't had like, he hasn't been talking to us because he hasn't been able to. Like Sadron's been busy, and I've been like, I've had no internet and shit. So I think that's why he's I think that's why he's tad inactive, but I don't know. He's planning though. I think he recorded another video. I think he recorded another video the other day actually. 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, and he's been posting on TikTok. That's true. I think he told me he got his haircut, or he's gonna get his haircut. He's been grinding out his hygiene. Where did your wheeze go? And you know, like disappeared. I know. See, I think this is the thing. I think there was at one point, I think I mentioned it before, but I went to the hospital for and they realized I had like a partially collapsed lung or something. And then I'm not sure if that like fixed it. Like I don't know if like what I had done like got rid of my wheeze. Like I don't know for sure. I just know that I've thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't really like, kind of funny. But like also I think that not going outside, it has contributed as well, because like I don't have asthma, but I get sort of like asthma like mild asthma like symptoms in like because of the humidity in Florida. And I don't fucking go outside, so that as well. But either way, yeah, I'm pretty sure it could be. It just I think it was, there was something wrong with my lung, I think, and then I think for unrelated purposes, I had it fixed. I mean, I'm fine. I am fine, and I was fine. I had like ages ago, I had kidney stones, which it sucked. Like they were bad, and it was around that same time. I had like some, I don't even know what it was, but I went in and went to the hospital, and they like checked me out, and that was one of the things that I had. And then I took medication and shit, and I was good. Kidney stones, you poo them out. No, you pee them out. It's like, so I was hydrated enough. Like I wasn't drinking enough water, and so essentially, you like, if you don't drink enough water, then you can get like a kidney stone. And so I got a kidney stone, and I had multiple, and it sucked. It was horrible. Apparently the pain's like worse than childbirth, according to everything that you like read online. Like I was like, and you know how badly like I don't want to like risk like getting like recognized. Like I literally was crying on my floor, curled up in a ball, like not wanting to go to the hospital. Like, oh my god, I do not want to go to the hospital. Like there's no way. And I texted my mom, and I was like, I need to go to the hospital. Like just come pick me up, bring me to the hospital, because it was fucked. It was so bad. Like and the thing is, like I was in bed, and then I went to go I went to go to the bathroom, and I was in so much pain that I like got down on the floor and was like trying to like crawl, and then like I just stopped, and I just laid there and was crying, and it sucked. It was horrible. It was the worst pain On the way to the hospital, I pulled out a notepad on my phone and I wrote down my passwords. And I was telling my mom, the password to my phone is this. There's a note. It has my pass. I thought I was gonna die. Like, I literally was like, holy shit! Like this is the worst pain in history I've ever felt. And like I've had appendicitis before and had my like appendix removed, and that was like nothing compared to this. Like that was nothing. Um, this was like so bad. I thought I was dying, and I was like, I mean, this is it's. I mean, I don't know how much I want to talk about it, but yeah, I like was like vomiting, but I wasn't. I was vomiting because of the pain, because it doesn't. Like, kidney stones don't make you vomit, but the pain made me vomit until I vomited everything, and then I was trying to drink water to like be hydrated, and I was dehydrated, and then I was vomiting like nothing, until the point where I was like vomiting like blood essentially, but not really. It was just like I was vomiting like a little bit because of the fact that I was vomiting nothing, and it was like hurting I was hurting myself. Yeah, it was pretty bad. This was like, I don't even know how long ago. It was a while ago. I'm fine now, and I was fine then. Like I literally just went. They gave me like some meds and they gave me like pain medication. Yeah. It's so funny. Okay, so like during that the bath the when I did that bath podcast, I okay, like I've never done drugs remotely whatsoever at all, but I was on pain meds, and so I was pretty high technically on that during that podcast, during the Discord, the Twitter space I did when I was in the bath. I think that was the one I got I think I remember waking up the next day, I was like, what the fuck happened? Like and it was because I was on like pain medication from kidney stones at the time. It was like that night or something, or the day before, I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, I'm good now, and I've been good. I haven't had one ever since that. I was like, okay, I'm drinking so much water. If I die of anything, it's gonna be like overhydration. So like since that happened, so I was like, I'm never having that happen ever again. So I just instantly started drinking as much water as I could, and I had like one after it, but it was like, they told me it was probably like residual because they take a while to form. And so I was like, okay. And so then yeah, but since then I haven't had one. It's been like, I don't know, it's just been a while. Been a while. It was that recent. No, I mean, the time when I had the bath was different. So okay, I technically misused the pain medication because I took it not for a kidney stone, but it was for the second thing that I ended up, when I went to the hospital and had the collapsed lung. That was around the same time. So the story just keeps getting worse. I know it was not a good time for me. It was not a good time for me. I thought I was dying. I literally thought I was dying. I went and got like multiple like. I thought I was dying. I had to go to the hospital a couple times. I had to go to like multiple like specialists and shit. So I was like, what's wrong with me? I don't know. Like it was the kidney, that was after the kidney stones. Cause like the kidney stones happened. And then there was something else happened after that as well. But yeah, I was after like, it was after like all these like tests and everything. They're like, oh, we think you're fine now. And I was like, I remember when I was talking to the doctor, I was like, you think that I'm fine now? Like, you know how scary that is to go home, like not knowing, like, and that you found nothing, and that I've had all this happen. Like, obviously there's a reason for it, and it's not nothing. Like, yeah, well, we did all these tests, and like you seem, you seem healthy, and you seem fine. And I was like, okay, I guess. And so I haven't had anything happen since then, so I guess they were right. But I remember I had to get a CT scan with like contrast, and it got like messed up, and the guy basically he messed up with the IV, and my blood was like coming out onto the floor, and then the
the fluid, the contrast fluid got everywhere as well. And he didn't really, he turned it on and then walked back into the other room. And then did a, what's it called? He only realized because like he turned it on and was like, oh, I don't see any contrast. Like there's no contrast in him. And then he like turned it off and came running out. It was like, oh my God. And it wasn't much. I mean, there was like a little bit of blood, but it was mostly the contrast like went everywhere. And he was like, the contrast is like sticky and stuff. So it was all over me and it was all over whatever, like all over the floor and everything. But yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, there was a period in time where I mean, it was a long, that's the only reason I'm talking about it. It was a long time ago, so it's like a year ago or something. Um, but yeah, that was kind of scary. It's kind of funny though when I was like writing my passwords down on the phone to my mom. Like it's kind of funny. Looking back on it, it's funny. It wasn't funny at all at the time, but it was kind of funny looking back on it. So it was like I thought I was dying, but yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I didn't talk about it. I didn't talk about it like then because it's just like, eh. I mean, one, I didn't know what was happening, so I didn't want to scare anybody because I didn't know. Like now, I know I'm fine. Well, I mean, they say I'm fine. Nothing's happened for a long time, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine. And they say I'm fine, so I should be fine. But yeah, I didn't want to say anything back then because I was like, oh, I don't want people like worrying. I don't want people, being worried about me and not knowing, what's going on or anything. So I was like, oh, I'll wait and see. And if I know, then I'll tell people, and if I don't know, then I'll just wait. And so I was just like, not worth worrying you guys over, I'm here to be a beacon of happiness for you guys. I don't want to be any source of stress or anything. Why are you laughing about it? Because it's funny. I mean, in hindsight, it's kind of funny. And now that I know I'm healthy and everything, and it's just kind of like, okay, shit happens. Yeah, don't tell me when you go outside when you're dying. It was so funny. There was a period in time where I hadn't left the house except for to go to the hospital for like 8 months or something. It was like in 8 months there was like only 3 times I had left the house, and they were all to go to the hospital. And it was like, or like, doctor's appointments, whatever. Which is kind of funny, but hmm. Well, it was kind of funny. I mean, at the time it wasn't funny at all. It was horrible, and it was the worst experience of my life. But in hindsight, it's kind of funny because I go, hey, you know, just kind of the situations were kind of humorous, especially given the fact that like, obviously I'm me. It's just amplified it. There's a funny. This is like horrible, but at the same time, it's it's funny how like fucked the U.S. is. But ages ago, I had appendicitis, and I had to be, I got like I had to go to the hospital obviously for it. Obviously, you have to have like surgery, and uh, there was there was a horrible shooting, which is not funny at all, obviously. But this is just shows how fucked America is. Just listen to this. So there was a shooting. There was a shooting. And so people like gunshot victims were being brought into the hospital that I was in. Um, and I was like waiting for surgery, but all the surgeons were being used on people that had been shot. Um, and so they had to ambulance me to a children's hospital. Um, because they had no rooms to do anything because they thought that my appendix was going to explode if they waited any longer because I'd been waiting there for like so long. Um, and so because of that, they had to they like ambulance me over to a children's hospital that was like a long way away. And then like I was on some like tiny little like bed that was like half my size or something. Um, and then had to and then obviously they operated and everything was fine, but it was pretty crazy. Um, yeah. In hindsight, it's just kind of funny that that's how fucked like It's like that's how fucked that things are. And this wasn't a like this was not at all recent. So this was ages ago. This was like I don't know. But yeah. Where was Sabnut with the kidney stone stuff? He was gone. I think he was in North Carolina. I think. I'm pretty sure he was in North Carolina. Yeah, he was. He was definitely in North Carolina. He was definitely gone. I remember because I was like at that point. I was at the point I would have had him drive me to the hospital. I would have just been like, fuck it, because I thought I was gonna die. He wasn't home. I had to have my mom drive over and drive me because I didn't have a car. And obviously, I guess I wouldn't be able to drive anyway because I just was so like whatever. He wasn't aware it happened until like after. But definitely. That's a pretty good story. I guess both those are interesting stories. If someone's gonna animate that and put it on YouTube or something. They're both interesting. Huh. I don't have. It said more health issues than a grandpa. That's the only times I've ever been to the hospital were a couple times during this last like year, and then the appendix. Like that was it. I haven't. Other than that, appendicitis isn't like uncommon. I'm pretty sure it's the most common surgery in America. Nick's had his appendix removed as well. My mom's had her appendix removed. I think like a lot of people that I know have had their appendix removed. It's a very, very common surgery. So that one's not. It was just the crazy thing was like the shooting and everything. Like that was crazy, but that was not related to me. But like outside of that, like yeah, I had kidney stones from being dehydrated. And then the like collapsed lung thing. I don't know. The thing is, they don't even know what it was. Like it was like I don't know. They don't know. I don't know. I had all these tests done. And they said nothing. So it was like I just had a bunch of random problems. Like not even. Some of them are just dumb, so I don't really want to go into them. But like I just had a bunch of. It was like right after the kidney. I thought it was kidney stones at first because I was just in like this pain. I was like, what the hell is this? And then I went to the doctors and everything, and you know was like looking into stuff, and then they just didn't figure out what happened, and they just said, oh, you're good. Gave me meds and were like, oh, you're good, but they never knew what it was. They just gave me like general meds. I think they gave me like general antibiotics and shit, thinking that maybe I had like something like some bug or something. But I imagine that the reason I've twice had to go to the hospital like in the last like 2 years or whatever is because I'm just like I mean I think, but it's because I'm living such a weird life. Like I'm inside all the time. I don't go out and do anything. I guess I feel like it's more likely I feel like to happen. I guess I don't know. Maybe not. I'm probably not getting enough like of the stuff I need. I guess I do. I after that I like really upped like my vitamins and stuff, and everything. But I mean that was it. Yeah. I had appendicitis when I was a kid, and then kidney stones like not like a bit ago, and then that's pretty much it. And then the other unknown problem that they never found out what it was, but that's it. I just got told, yep, you're healthy, everything looks good, all your blood results, everything's healthy, everything seems good, you're in good health. Go home. I'm like, what was wrong? What was causing this pain and everything? Oh, we don't know, but you seem good, so you're good to go. It's like, okay, all right, so it's not gonna come back. But yeah, I'm like a vampire. Like go out in the sunlight and I'm dead. Have you ever broken a bone? I've broken my toe multiple times. My big toe twice. That's it. Well, because I rebroke it. It's like I broke it and then I rebroke it. Like not that long after. So I was barefoot kicking a football inside the house, and I slammed my like toe into the ground and it broke. And I was in a boot, and it was whenever it was right before our Australia trip that I've told you guys about before. And so I was on crutches for a lot of the Australia trip. boot for a toe. Well, yeah, but they told me I was young, and so it was like I broke the growth plate, and they were like, if you don't wear a boot and are super careful with it, then your toe will be like deformed, like it'll be small. Your big toe will be a small toe. And I was like, all right, I'll wear a boot. That's fine. I'll be on crutches from just a toe. That's fine. Patches does make biscuits. She does. Do you celebrate Patch's birthday every year? Yeah. I mean, it's not her actual birthday, but her adoption day. And so it's on the birthday we know. Do celebrate it. Do you plan on vlogging when George goes to Florida? No, George is gonna vlog. I do plan on doing like IRL videos, but they won't be vlogs. We all kind of have our own individual like identities and plans for what we want to do. I think George is gonna do more like traditional vlogs from what I know, and some cool ideas that we've already talked about and came up with and shit. I think Sapnap's gonna make a lot of IRL content as well. I think mine will be more unique than like I don't know how to really describe it. There's not I don't know. I'm sure I would, but then I think it set like false expectations. But I have a lot of cool ideas. If you do go to TwitchCon San Diego, there's a cat cafe right near, and I think it'd be fun for you to go to. There's a cat cafe in Orlando. Can you share more about your IRL video plans? I'll share. So my general plan. I mean, the first 2 IRL videos that I'll be in is I plan on being on a video on my channel. It's gonna be a short video. With some, essentially just me talking to the camera and introducing myself and saying, hey, you know, I'm Dream. And then kind of saying, you know, we met up, whatever, but that, you know, George is going to post a video of us meeting, and so then George is going to post a vlog, and I'll be in that as well. So those will be the first 2 like IRL videos that I'll be in. And then like obviously after that, I do plan on doing a lot of stuff with the Dream Team, so I imagine I'll be in a lot of kind of Dream Team videos. George is probably going to vlog. He's going to do quite a bit of like vlogging, and I think he's also going to do some like a lot of unique style of kind of vlog videos that we've kind of brainstormed up. So I imagine I'll be in like some of those, and then like Sapnap. I'm sure I'll be in some of Sapnap's videos. And then obviously I do plan on there's more stuff. I can't really say more than that, I guess, but I'm sure I'll pop in Mr. Beast videos and stuff as well, which would be really cool. Excited for that. Have you seen Severance? I think you like it. I did. I watched it. It was great. I watched it with George. It was really good. But we were both mad, like, oh, the new season's coming out for like a year and a half or something. We're like, we wish we just didn't watch it and then watched it all later so you can have more. They kind of like, it was such like a cliffhanger, I guess. You and George carry on these movie nights IRL. You still continue to watch in Discord in your rooms. We'll be watching in person for sure. We will. It'll be way better. It hits different, like watching something with someone in person versus like over Discord. It's so much better. You can like, it's a lot better. Yeah, I'm super excited. The football's back. I'm super excited. It was awesome. It was awesome yesterday, and I was able to not watch too much of it, unfortunately, but I got to watch my team. That's what's important. But going forward, it'll be great. What headphone did you end up ordering? I just got the same one that George and Stoner have. I just got all the same stuff as them, except for my keyboard and mouse, because I'm picky. I guess I have a different keyboard, mouse, and monitor. I have the same like mic and headset set up.
I did have a pillow pet when I was a kid. I have one in my closet. Which one? It was a sports one. It was a Pittsburgh Steelers one from the NFL, which I'm not really a fan of, but kind of. My dad was a fan, so I just cheered with, but I don't really like the NFL, so I kind of fell out. I fell out long ago. I should go to the bathroom. Beer beat. I'm back. Hello. All right. All right. I think this is the end. Good morning to everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I still have a lot to do. Being a busy bee. So, yeah, that was fun. Enjoyed talking to you guys. Love ya. Bye. Bye.